we first engaged with Beck Technology and we were looking at different estimating softwares, we did quite an analysis of what was out there. What really set it apart was their approach. First thing was they came to us and spent 2 days saying, this is the software, this is how DESTINI Estimator works. And we had other companies where we said, would you come here? And they're like, no, we can just remote in, we'll do a WebEx and it'll be fine. And this was pre-pandemic, so that wasn't part of that. But they were willing to invest the time in us. And then, since then, the implementation experience was awesome. They helped drag us through that. We had done previously, we had implemented estimating software and we had to do it all on our own. And it was really, really hard. It took a long time. But to have that team there pulling us through was really great. I would say dashboards are great. We've done a super job of modifying the way we did business in the past to even be better with the assemblies. The dashboards have been huge. And those are probably the two things so far that have set it apart, but I'm really excited about the 2D takeoff integration. Usually the first thing we do is we put up a dashboard and say, okay, and maybe it's like, well, this is the second, third time around. One of the questions is always going to be, okay, what's the owner expecting? $57 million, okay, now where are we at today? Helps us identify, what's changed, how it's changed, why it's, and starts that conversation of why it's changed. Number's gone from 57 to 58. The owner's going to say, okay, how come? And DESTINI, the dashboards really help you walk through that, identify that pretty quickly. But then we get right into the heart of it, and we are adjusting our productivities, our material costs, all within DESTINI Estimator. So they're reviewing it right alongside us. 100%, absolutely. In fact, because we have seen the strength in it. We have seen, in some of the things when I mentioned earlier, we looked at several different options when we were looking at DESTINI Estimator. And one of the things that we identified is its ease of use. It's not easy to get set up. That was a lot of work, but it is pretty intuitive once you get up to speed on it. It won't take a lot of time to get up to speed. In fact, there are people outside of our pre-construction department that haven't had formal training. We just kind of say, here's in general how it works. Now they're not running dashboards. They're not creating dashboards, but they are able to very quickly get in and do the estimating. And so I have recommended it based on that. It's just, some of the competition is just so complicated. I'm afraid that would never happen. We wouldn't be able to use people outside of pre-construction because if you're not using it all the time, you're not going to be able to remember where all the buttons are, that type of thing. It hasn't caused us to change the way that we do things. It's guided us to do some things better, a little bit differently, but it hasn't recreated the Findorff way. It's augmented the way we've always done it.